So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Some good persistent defending here.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes, while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. That looks a cracking ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's a pretty loose pass. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
Can he finish? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Jeff, Chiba really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Now it's McTominay. And he's gone backward here. Can he finish? And he thumps it clear. It's a really well-measured ball. Cafu going face-to-face with his great rival. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Back towards the middle. O'Shea. Messi. Cafu. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cafu takes aim and crosses. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Spread it left. Cross from Cat. A mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Xabi Alonso. And it's Rodri. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Mitoma. He's had it taken off him, and he's there to make the challenge. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Plays the return pass, and it's Messi. McTominay. For O'Shea. Messi. And it's O'Shea. That's Rijkaard. O'Shea. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cafu will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard. For Lukaku. Gives it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Hullet! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cafu plays it short. Turns and goes back. And this is Hullet. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Gabriel. Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. For Xavi Alonso. Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. O'Shea. Cafu. Some good work on the right flank here. Messi. And this is Lukaku. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Has a shot! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's a promising position. And it's McTominay. O'Shea. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
Jeff Chiba really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Jeff Chiba clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
O'Shea is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard. And it's Yaya Toure. That's the throw. He's in plenty of space here. They continue each to cancel the other out. Xavi Alonso. Raul. For Messi. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Messi. Threads one in. Oh, that is a shot at goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Cafu. No breakthrough, and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Haaland. Xavi Alonso. No, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Well, that pass isn't the best. Xavi Alonso to Messi. Raul. The ball has bounced loose now. Park Ji-sung. Cafu does really well there. He is strong. O'Shea. And it's Rijkaard. That's a cute ball. Great ball, and he's in here. A header! They've done it! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did.
He's gone full. And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Yaya Toure. Half an hour gone in the second half. It's Park Ji-suk. Oh, perfectly measured that. Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Toma. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to pass it through. Played into space out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. I think we're just about done here. Cafu. To O'Shea.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, there's the clearance. And it's Messi. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. He has found the way through. Ibrahimovic, driving forward.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Serginho. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Hakimi. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Ferdinand. That's Guardiola. Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham has it in a wide position. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. McTominay tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar! No, he's missed it.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. O'Shea. And it's O'Shea for Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Arsenal really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area.
He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Could move up a gear here. Not the most accurate pass. Guardiola. Serginho. Bellingham. Guardiola. Oh, good spread. Rummenigge. Mitoma. He is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Ball swung in. That has been knocked clear. Cafu going face-to-face with his great rival.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And it's McTominay. He's in a great position here. And the finish! Goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Number 13, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
There will be a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. He is just caressing the ball. Drilled in low. And that has been clubbed away. Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Jeff, Chiba really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Fired deep towards the back post. Oh, Red, nice interception. O'Shea is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Rummenigge. The ball's gone astray. And here's Ibrahimovic.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Serginho. Beckenbauer. To De Bruyne. Here is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Players to the field.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Cafu. Oh, easy pickings there. Serginho. Bellingham going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Delivery from... He gets big! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Still just a single goal between the sides. And it's Rijkaard. And he's managed to get free. And it's played... He's got tall! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Beckenbauer. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Tries to play it through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Toma. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Baresi getting this one clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. It's Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's been taken short. And this is Yaya Toure! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority.
And the shots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Can he get on the end? This time, surely! And he's managed to get rid. Back in possession and ready to go again. Into the last quarter of an hour.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's to go for a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cafu, Bellingham does well to stand firm and defend it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, this looks sharp. Chooses to go crossfield. Now he's off and running. McTominay. O'Shea. Yaya Toure. Cafu. Hernus, looking to be a menace in the final third. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
We have already started here.
It's a promising position. Now it's McTominay. Now the delivery. Up he goes!
Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Ibrahimovic cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
And he's forced to go back. Now there is the unmistakable figure of John O'Shea, one of the first names on the team sheet, always, Jim.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be a little biased here because he's from my hometown, but he's about as versatile and dependable as they come.
The ultimate unsung hero. Rijkaard. Raul. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Yaya Toure.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Toure defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Ibrahimovic. McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Messi. No goals as yet. It's a really well-measured ball. So what can they make of this? Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's McTominay. And a chance! It's there! The breakthrough strike! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
McTominay can so cleverly bypass the press. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Opts for safety. And they've switched it over to the other side. Ibrahimovic. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Good ball over the top. And the finish! Messi. Cafu. Bastoni. And it's Kadiolu. McTominay looking to add to his goal. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Belletti. Now, can they get him away? Now a droll. And this is Ronaldo. Cafu. O'Shea is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That'll do under the circumstances. Messi. Lukaku. And it's McTominay. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Belletti. Raul. In with the challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Belletti. Raul. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lukaku. And it's McTominay. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
O'Shea. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Messi. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Messi, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. That's good vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Messi knocks it out wide. Zanetti. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Aimed beyond the defence. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Ibrahimovic. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Some resolute defending there. Messi. Big chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Belletti. For Gomez. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Raul. Mitoma. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And the return pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Terrific header! He's scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. He watched it all the way and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Good running, strong and purposeful. Spread out to the left. Mitoma. Oh, nice touch. And the shot's on here. Chance for a shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Messi knocks it into space. Cafu. Cadiolu gets over and intercepts. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that's gone loose. Steaming on goalwards. Mitoma is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Cafu. He's had it taken off him. Beckham. And it's Messi. And it's Beckham. Stood up well to him there. Driving forward. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. And this is Ibra. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
McTominay. Rijkaard. Spread it left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that is out of play. Oh, real chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Chooses to go cross-field.
Well spotted.
Threads one in. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho pokes it out wide. No goals as yet. And it's Zanetti. Pele in acres of space out wide. He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. Aims beyond the defence, and he welcomes it in, and he shoots! He scored! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Number 11, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, that's nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. O'Shea is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's McTominay. He's in space and looking for options. That has been knocked clear. He's given the time to pick a pass. vitriol. McTominay, this is promising. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cafu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance for a shot! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Ibrahimovic. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Messi. Cafu. That's very neat. He's got to be in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Crosses it in. Toure attempts a clearance.
Now
it's Bullet.
has been indicated.
Bullet! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Lukaku is the team's great visionary. And we've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Jeff Chiba certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. So we're just settling back into this second half. Knocks it into space. Takes a shot! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Messi. Now McTominay. Looking to play him in. And it's McTominay. O'Shea. Celtic appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Played out wide. Great work on the overlap. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's had a shot! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Number 9, Romelu Lukaku.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. There's the shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pullet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ibrahimovic being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Back into the middle.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pullet looking to penetrate opposition lines. Creole. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Lukaku. Over to the left. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
The defender is not giving up on this. Strong Creole with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
Creole did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. And it's McTominay. Pullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Pele. Bullish header! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Celtic really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And here's Pullet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rui Costa.
Such good technique.
O'Shea did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's picked it up out wide. Cannavaro does well to stand firm and defend it. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. O'Shea. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he latch on to this? Well, played right into his path.
Great chance! And it's in! And they are right back within touch!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Yaya Toure plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rijkaard. Now McTominay. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And he's gone looking for safety. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Extra minutes.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Strong running down that left flank. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, look at the space here. Mitoma.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's it. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Ibrahimovic picking up the Man of the Match award, and no... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. It's Ronaldinho! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter. But with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Gattuso did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pelé! And he's there to belt it away. Gattuso. Ronaldinho. Rummenigge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cafu. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Vieira. Rummenigge. McTominay does well to stand firm and defend it. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Mitoma is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Cafu. Passes short and sharp. About to shot a goal! Gattuso. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Yaya Toure. To O'Shea. And it's Messi. And it's McTominay. For Messi. That's tidy. And this is Lukaku. And Hullet! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Spread out to the left. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. Delivered across. Rijkaard gets good distance on it. 30 minutes gone. Steve.
Decent chance!
They want to be quick to recover this.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ronaldinho quietly revving up. McTominay. Mitoma. And this is Messi. Gattuso. And it's Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now, can they get him away?
Rummenigge really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Mitoma. McTominay. O'Shea. Looking tidy in possession here. He's a sharp little ball here. Now this could be... Lukaku! Well, now it's a... Oh, he's been caught napping.
Goes for a shot! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Jeff, Chiba really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Strokes it back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Ronaldinho. Pelé. Gattuso. Here's a... He's got full! He will be livid with himself. And he's forced to go back. Messi. O'Shea.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he was alert to it. Still just a single goal between the sides. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Cafu. O'Shea. McTominay. Good purposeful running this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
And the shot!
It's a loose ball. In he goes again. Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, the way the ball sat up, he thought he had a decent chance, and to be honest, so did the rest of us.
And it's McTominay. Lukaku touches it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gattuso. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Pele. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's really well manoeuvred. Cafu plays it in. That's a decent clearance.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rummenigge. Great vision. Ronaldinho. And he's there to retrieve it. Gattuso.
Colorado Springs really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
McTominay can so cleverly bypass the press.
And the shot!
And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Roberto Carlos. Now Ronaldinho. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. O'Shea. Gattuso. That's a sharp pass. Messi. And he's in on goal. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Cafu. And it's Messi. Nice control. Gattuso pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. I think we're just about done here. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Ronaldinho. Messi. Rummenigge. Toure goes sliding in. Messi. And this is Messi. Can he finish? And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game.